loves, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on my current favorite top 5 makeup products from the drugstore. I was going to say shoe products, but no, we're not talking about shoes, we're talking about makeup. These are some of my favorite videos to watch and film. I feel like they're so much less overwhelming rather than watching like beauty favorites videos, because sometimes when I watch them I'm just like, I love them, don't get me wrong, but I'm just like, what do I buy? Because it's like so many products, so I love having everything categorized. And whenever I watch other people's like top 5 videos or top 10, I'll always like screenshot their description box so that when I'm out makeup shopping, that'll be like my list to do of things to get. You know what I mean? Does anyone else do that, or is it just me? I don't know. I'm weird. So if you want to see what my current favorite top 5 drugstore products are, then just keep watching. Okay, starting off with a primer. This is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Pore Defense Primer Serum. So basically what intrigued me to this is the bottle. I mean, it's super cute. I'm getting like aquamarine vibes from this bottle. I don't know why, it reminds me of like the beach or something. Probably because of the teal packaging. Plus, it comes with a pump. I mean, you can't go wrong with a product that comes with a pump. That just sold me. It's super cute. I got this at Walmart and I saw it and I was like, let me try that out. What really also sold me on it is the fact that it says it smooths pores away, but it's silicone free, it's oil free, it's alcohol free. Because typically a lot of products that say it smooths your pores away, they're always like that silicone base, which I don't mind, but then I feel like they kind of all do the same thing, you know what I mean? So this is basically like a lotion consistency, but it's like a little bit less thick than a lotion. So it's not going to be like really heavy on your skin or like weigh your skin down and make it really oily, but at the same time it's a little bit moisturizing too, which I really like. And what's super cute about it is that the actual primer itself is the same color as the packaging, which is really cute. I was kind of scared at first because I was like, oh my gosh, I hope it's not going to color correct my skin, but it wasn't. It was perfect. So when I first used this, I noticed a difference in my skin right away. You guys probably think my skin is perfect, but I'm telling you, my skin is not perfect. I do have larger pores, especially around my nose area, and the minute I put this on, the second I put it on actually, my skin looked so smooth. I was so excited to put my foundation on because of how good my skin looked just with this primer. It just like moisturized it, but not too much. It didn't look oily. It just gave it this really flawless appearance. I just can't think of another word to say it besides smooth and flawless, but it was just really amazing. And then when I put my foundation on top of it, I was like, whoa, my foundation never looks this good. And I know when primers work for my skin because one day I'll use it, you know, with my foundation, and then another day I'll give it a break and I won't use it. And my foundation that I use, it didn't look as good when I didn't use this primer. You know what I mean? It's amazing. So next I have a foundation. This is the Revlon PhotoReady Airbrush Effect. This one is in the shade 004. It does match me pretty good. I'm wearing it today. I feel like I could have got like one shade down and it would have been perfect, but I'm just gonna keep it because I feel like I can make it work with concealer and powder and all that stuff. And comes with a pump. So this foundation has been out for years. Like, I never bought it because for a long time I remember watching people's reviews saying that this had glitter in it or shimmer and stuff, and I was really turned off by that. But then I was looking online and I saw that they redid the formula, so I picked it up because people were saying it's a really good foundation for flash photography, so I was going to do a prompt tutorial, so I was like, this is perfect. So this foundation is super beautiful, very full coverage, like extremely full coverage. I put on like a pump and a half and my face was covered. This is going to be a hit for me this summer because it's very full coverage, but my skin still looks like my skin. Like, it's almost like, it's not a matte finish, but it's not a dewy finish. It's kind of like an in-between natural skin finish, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But yeah, it's not completely matte, but I do think this is going to work if you have dry or oily skin, because the bottom part of my face does get some dry patches, which sometimes to prevent that, I'll put coconut oil on my face before I go to sleep, and it helps that. And then my forehead does get very oily at times, especially in the summer coming up. Oof. I feel like it doesn't cling to my dry patches and it doesn't make me excessively oily. So I would recommend it. I would try it out. And as for color matching foundations, I honestly just guess and I just think, oh, this might work. And then if it doesn't work, I'll just keep my receipt and I'll just exchange it for another color that I think will work. I feel like I was talking about that product forever. Goodness, I talk a lot. Next, I have the Revlon PhotoReady Eye Arts. I don't know where I've been with my life without these. These are seriously the most amazing glitters I've ever tried. And to be honest, I haven't even tried that many glitters actually, because glitters can be so messy that I'm just like, that's not really my cup of tea. So I honestly did not have very high hopes for these because the cream shadow on this side, I was like, I'm probably not even gonna use that because I feel like the cream shadow would have creased on me, but no. Complete opposite. These are amazing and I cannot believe that I didn't try them before. They have so many different colors. They have these two colors, which this one I'm wearing on my eyes today. It's in Peach Prism, and then I just did a tutorial using Twinkle Topaz, my prompt tutorial. I'll leave it linked below. But they have blue, no, they don't have blue. They have purple, they have gold, they have green. As you can see, they are super pigmented and beautiful, and they just come off so vibrant and metallic, which I really love. And my favorite thing about these is that you don't get any fallout or mess with them. So it really saves you having to clean up a bunch of glitter, which you can never get rid of glitter, which is really annoying. So that's why these are just a win-win. And my favorite way to apply them is I like to take the cream shadow, and I don't like to use the brush directly onto my lid that comes with these. I prefer to apply the brush onto another brush, because then I feel like when I apply it to my lid, it kind of just sticks better and it dries quicker than when I apply just with the brush that comes with it. I feel like when I apply the cream side just with the brush that comes with it, it's really kind of like a big glob of cream on my lid and it just doesn't dry. So apply it with a brush and it'll be so much better. And then you want to make sure that it dries for at least like 3 to 5 minutes, then apply the glitter over top. Once that dries, you put the glitter over top, and you do have to build the glitter up for it to be really metallic and like glittery, but once you do, it looks so stunning. And you do have to wait for the glitter to dry at least like 5 minutes before applying your lashes or your liquid liner or anything like that, because if not, it's going to become very blotchy and the glitter is just going to move. So it's kind of a little tedious process having to wait 5 minutes for this, 5 minutes for that, but once you do, the end result, it's worth it. All right, next up I have the Milani Amore matte lip creams. I just did a video on my favorite liquid lipsticks and I did mention these in them, but I wanted to give them a shout out again because I feel like the more that I wear them, the more I fall in love with them and the more impressed I am with them. So I'm wearing one of them today. This one is in Precious number 11. They last through eating, through talking, through drinking, and you can layer them without them cracking and stuff on your lips. They're just very comfortable. And with all liquid lipsticks, especially with these though, you do want to make sure you exfoliate your lips and moisturize beforehand, because if not, they are going to seep into the cracks of your lips and they can kind of flake off a little bit. But if you exfoliate and you do all that stuff, these are not going anywhere. So some of the colors that I have, the first one is Precious number 11, which is again the one I'm wearing today. Adorable number 10. It's a beautiful like perfect nude. And then this number 13, Craze, is so pretty and fun for spring and summer. I did do a tutorial with this and I really love this shade. When you first apply them, they're like a really creamy formula, and then they dry within seconds to a matte formula. So it's a triple win. They dry quick, they have beautiful colors, and they smell like cupcakes. Actually a quadruple win because they last forever too. So go out and get you some of these because they are really good. Next up I have the Milani palettes. I know, more Milani. I love Milani. So I did a few tutorials with these on my channel. Like this orange one right here, I did like I think a Valentine's Day look. It was like a halo smoky eye, and I'm actually wearing these colors on my eyes today as well. And this is my favorite palette of them all, simply because of course they are warm neutrals, and that orange color is what sold me on this palette. I love these so much because they have a good mix of shimmer and matte shades. They're all really pigmented, beautiful, and I love just like how compact and small these is, and you just have the perfect colors for like an everyday makeup look. And then another one that I have is in Bare Necessities, which I just did a tutorial on this one as well. And again, if you don't like one palette, they have so many to choose from. They have like a colorful one, they have a blue one, they have this purple one which is called Plum Basics number 04. I have not used this one yet. I want to, I'm dying to. I know I keep going to like my warm colors that I forget about colors like this, but they just have so many different kinds of palettes to choose from. So pretty much everyone has a palette for themselves because they have like a unique one. I think they have like 6 of these. I'm not really sure, but I get mine from Walmart. I always go to Walmart or Target for my makeup, but Target doesn't sell Milani, so check out Walmart or CVS, maybe even Rite Aid. Okay, so I just did my top 5, but I had to include a bonus in here because I've really been loving this lately. The NYX First Base Primer Spray. I feel like a lot of sprays like this can be very like gimmicky, like you don't really think they're gonna work, you think they're just like water in a bottle, but this is actually so good. What I love about it is that I feel like it almost creates a barrier for my foundation. Like when I wear this, my foundation absorbs into my skin so nicely. Like it doesn't get cakey, it doesn't crack around my nose. And then I was like, okay, let me see if this really works. So then I didn't use it for like 2 days and my foundation began to sink into my nose. It was like cracking, which is so gross, I know. And it just looked very heavy. Like it looked like I had makeup on my face whenever, with any foundation that I use, because I do use this with BB creams, with just concealer, with anything, because it really just gives your foundation or whatever you're using something to kind of like stick to so that it doesn't get cakey or feel heavy on the face. So I really love this. I recommend it if maybe you have trouble with your makeup looking really heavy or cakey. I like to go in with the Hard Candy Primer first. That's what I've been using lately. And then I go in with this. I kind of let it sit for like 2 or 3 minutes and then I apply my foundation and bam, flawless. So that does complete this video. Let me know if you guys liked it, and also leave me a comment down below letting me know some of your current favorite drugstore products that you have tried so I can go out and add them to my list and pick them up. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!